Spill the Tea is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
Well, just in time for Valentine's Day, we are fixing your relationship drama today, or we're going to try to, on our Spill the Tea segment with our friends, of course, at the Spice and Tea Exchange.
That's right. They're right there on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. If you've got a tea lover, maybe that would be the perfect little set that you could do for Valentine's Day.
That's a great idea. Okay, well, maybe you can relate to this story, Leah. I'll get us updated while you spill some tea. What kind are we drinking?
We are drinking because, again, when you get through the winter, you just want something a little sunny and warm. So we're drinking Florida Sunshine.
Nice.
It's a white tea.
Perfect.
Sunshine in a cup with uplifting floral and citrus flavors. This refreshing tea blend is perfect for hot or iced tea any time of day.
Amazing. We're drinking it hot today.
Yes, we are.
All right, guys, so here's the deal. This is what's going on. This young lady wrote in. I shouldn't say young lady. She's in her late 20s. But
rude.
That's still young. Forget what I said. Anyways, this young lady who's my age writes in that she's married to her husband. They're the same age. They don't have any kids. She has a job that pays a lot more than his.
Yeah.
They both work full time, but she's the breadwinner. Fine. Everything's dandy. Because they don't have kids and they don't really have a lot of other responsibilities besides their current home, she wants to really save a lot of money. She wants to dive in deep this year and save a lot of money. So she's been asking her husband, who already works full time, like I said, to pick up overtime because he can at his job. So this is where she was very fair in her reasoning. And so her reason she wants him to work more full time is put money towards the savings. She kind of wants him to make closer to the more amount of money she works because she feels like maybe she's putting more money aside. He says he doesn't really, he's okay with it. He's worked a few overtime shifts, but he's like, our schedules line up already so not so well. I want to see you more often. So his thing is like, we already make fine money. I want to have more quality time. She's thinking he's maybe a little lazy. That's fine. Right now they are sharing finances, so they have a similar bank account. She said it's pushing her to want separate accounts and separate finances so they can buy a bigger house, blah, blah, blah. What do we think? I know. This is hard.
It is hard. And I mean, finances are always one of the biggest struggles in relationships because I think it's very rare that two people approach finances the same exact way and the same exact thought process. And, you know, personally, I think I sound a little bit more like the husband here, where quality time is really important. And I think that just if you don't want to, like, that time goes by so fast. And I also feel like, okay, just because you don't have kids doesn't mean you don't want to spend that time together. And I think there is this pressure on people who don't have kids or don't necessarily want to have kids, that their time is less valuable and therefore they could just be making money, like always make money. If you're not having kids, what are you doing if you're also not making money? And there needs to be room to love and enjoy life, even while you're striving for financial goals. So I think personally, I sound a little bit more like the husband, so I want to side with him. But I don't think the wife is wrong. Like if that's a goal they're setting together, then I don't know if it sounds like it's a goal that they set together. It kind of sounds like it's one that she set and has always had in mind, and so she's going for it. And he's kind of getting left behind, but I don't know. I don't really know where I stand on this one.
It's tough. Like you said, I get it. I also, something really big for me is that my partner is a very hard worker. I do appreciate a man who works very hard and provides, and so I get why she wants that. But I think it would be different if he worked part-time, but was able to work full-time. Maybe her wanting him to go to work full-time, I'd understand that more.
Right, but he's working full-time.
He's already working full-time. It's not his fault he doesn't make as much money as you. We don't know what their jobs are. And I'm with you on this. I think it's easy to, when you're younger and you have all these goals of, okay, we want kids, we want the bigger house, I want a nice retirement, we have to save. Your life is going to go by. And I think it's sweet that he's like, it's not like he's lazy. He's not going to work.
No, he's going to work. He's working full-time.
He's working
just wants
some
to
overtime.
also spend that. And I mean, I work an opposite schedule from my boyfriend. And so like in the summertime, we almost never see each other because he's working all weekends and evenings and I'm like barely home. And so we just we never see each other for 3-4 months out of the year, and it stinks.
It definitely stinks. I think the biggest red flag in this whole story is that she wants to separate their finances. I'm not afraid of separate finances. Do what works for you. My issue is you started joint. Now what's going to happen when you have separate? You have a lot more money than him because you make more money than him. So when it's time to put the down payment on the house, are you going to be salty that you're putting the down payment down?
Yeah, or maybe just, have a joint finances and also have separate finances. One that you're both contributing to, and then have your independent finances that you can spend how you would.
Exactly. Yeah, I think this is honestly, this is one of those things where it's I would support like some type of marriage counseling. Yeah. Because it's not that you're going towards divorce, but it might be nice to have a third party find a compromise for
Yeah,
you.
or a financial expert that could maybe
Yeah.
help both parties reach an understanding about finances.
Or
But-
maybe drink some tea together and just relax.
just relax.
Enjoy
Take
life. We're just kidding. That's way easier said than done, but this Florida Sunshine Tea is really good.
Delicious. Yes, you won't have any problems just enjoying the Florida Sunshine Tea that you can find at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. But we do have a little bit more Coast Life to get to, so we will be right back.